Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Jen and today's video is going to be, well, it's not really new. I'm gonna haul some more seeds for you, but this is a new shop to me. As of last night, I've now purchased from it twice. So I did not know about this shop until last May, or was it April? I can't remember, it was March or April. It had to have been March or April. She brought up this website from Germany called Dia Flora, Deaflora. And so we were talking about basils of all things. We weren't talking about tomatoes, but I had mentioned how, I love basils. And she had brought up, oh, well, have you heard of this, and this basil? Dia Flora has a extensive collection of different kinds of basils if you want to go check them out. I did. And I purchased a lot of them. So you'll see those here today. And I actually just started seeds yesterday for a bunch of them. So I started some back in April, May. So basil does not do well with winter sowing. So I've learned to start seeds indoors and then just transplant the basils outside once they've gotten to a decent size. That's here nor there. What are we talking about here? We're talking about Dia Flora. So I'm going to do a haul for you. If you go on their website, I'll maybe throw up a screen recording of their website. Has so much unique stuff, not to mention their basils, but then they have it broken up into different categories of flowers. They have tons of different cosmos, snapdragons. The one thing I didn't see, I think, was hollyhocks, or maybe they have it on there, but in like a different name. I can't remember. They have exotic fruits. They sell plants as well. So this place must be really big over in Germany. I even went and clicked on strawberries, and they had several different, you could buy plants or seeds of several different strawberries. I almost got these, what are they called? White? I forget what they're called, but they looked so yummy. But I was just like, no. Just see if the strawberries that you have survived. You don't need to add more to your mix. They had, and I also liked that on their site, they had it broken into like edible flowers. They had ones that were fragrant flowers, like ones that smelled really good. You could buy figs, raspberries, like different kinds of raspberry canes and things like that. It just went on and on and on. Different kales, different gourds. They had one that was called cat favorites, where they had, I don't know, 5 or 6 different things that you could grow inside your house if you had like an indoor cat, and then they could munch on it. So let's get into the haul. I'm going to start with the thing that I was most excited about. So like I said, I just made another purchase yesterday because I used up all these seeds for these basils, and I was just thought, like, there was a couple that I'm kind of worried the amount of seeds that I planted, I might not get anything, I don't know. So I thought I'll just go ahead and buy some more now while they have it. And then when I got on there, because I hadn't been on there since last year, and I've been wanting to do this haul. These seeds have been sitting here waiting for me to haul them and talk about this site. Yeah, so I made another purchase. So I don't know if I'll end up hauling that because I'm already doing this one. Maybe I will if I'm, bored. But I do like their packaging. So everything came in this box here, and we'll just start with this basil here. This one, and you have to translate everything to English on the website, but it's Basil, and so that's basil. Basically, that's basil in English, and it's Ararat, A-R-A-R-A-T. Look how pretty that is. So I do like the packaging because it has a picture of what the seeds are on it. So I love that. I'm just going to go through. This is red lettuce leafed basil. So I've grown lettuce leaf basil, the green, but they have red lettuce leaf basil. And the packaging, everything's in German, so can't read it. But on the website, if you translate to English, the descriptions of everything, and beware, reading the descriptions of stuff will get you to put things in your cart, okay? This is Zanzibar. I grew this one last year and really liked it. I thought it was really pretty. The shape of the leaves is really pretty. Then I've got Green Joy, and of course I had to have that with a joy in the name. Come on, I'm telling you, lots of basils. And then last night when I got on there to reorder ones that I ran out of seeds for, there were more varieties, different ones. Green ruffles. And I'm a variety whore. Like, I want everything of everything I like. And this one is, I don't know how to pronounce this. Halichis, Rote Blettrick. I'm not sure, but there it is. Looks like it's variegated. I see purple, I see green. It looks really pretty. And then this one here, red ruffles. So there's green ruffles and red ruffles. But yeah, so those are the basils. Well, no, I think there's more basils in here. And the pricing, I'll throw up. And then it tells you here 50 corm, or 60. I'm guessing that's 60 seeds. Corm is seeds, 110 seeds. So some of them don't have very many seeds, like this one, 40. This was one that I was just like, I really need to get more of. Ararat had 120. I'm guessing that's seeds. I don't know. I have to look it up. If I'm wrong, sorry. But I know there's more basils in here. What else did I get? Yeah, there's a few more basils. Opal basil. Then there's New Guinea, and I actually grew this one well. I thought it's so pretty. I'm actually growing it down in my basement right now. I saved seeds for this, and I didn't even take the seeds out of the riffraff, the little flower pod or whatever you would call the seed pod. And I thought, can I just plant seed pods, and then the seed pod break down, and the basil seeds will germinate from inside that, and they did. So, lesson learned. If you don't try, you'll never know. So I decided that I was just because taking the little seeds and squishing the pot, it's just a hassle. And I thought, if I can just do it this way, I will. So I've got a plate over there with just like the flower pods. And I think each pod holds like 6 or 7, maybe 10 seeds in each little pod. But it's a real pain to get that riffraff off of there. So now I know I don't really have to do that. So yay. But yeah, the pricing, I think, if I remember correctly from last night, the shipping was like $6 or $7, something like that. And I got a bunch of stuff. And I feel like I only paid like $2 to $3 for each pack. Yeah, because even my receipt is in German. Sadly, I don't speak German. I wish I did. It's a very beautiful language, but I don't. All right, so let's get into, so with this order, I did order a whole bunch of tomatoes. Last night's order, you'll be pleased to know, you'll be proud of me, I did not order not one tomato. I think I have them all, so. I didn't even look. I was just like, I'm not gonna look. Don't even bother looking. You don't need any more tomatoes right now. So I didn't. I'm proud of myself. All right, I did get a bean. I should have looked this up because it is in English on the website. This, like I said, everything's in German. Kukak. Damasi Kukak. So there's the bean. I thought it was so pretty. And then as far as flowers, I got Rembrandt Snapdragon, which I think after I bought these, ended up trading someone for these. So I did grow this last year. I think I grew it last year. And then I got this flower called Milkmaid. Milkmaid. This looks very familiar. I wonder if this is, I ordered some last night because I went into like their fragrance section and it got me. Like it was the way they describe things of how they smell, like walking by them, just brushing up against them, you know, and you're just like, ooh, I want to smell that. Milkmaid, I wonder if that's one of the smelly ones. I don't know. I also got this, what is this? Is this a bean? Triomphe de Farcy. I don't even remember. It's been so long since I placed this order. I could not tell you why I got things the way I did. Oh, this one was really pretty. I'm glad I got this because last night I almost bought it again, but I haven't even planted any of these. So this year I will be doing. And another thing I found that does not do well with winter sowing is nasturtiums. So this will be getting planted out, and I'll probably start these pretty late because nasturtiums like the heat. At least I find they don't get going until it gets warm in the summer. So ice cream sundae. Look how pretty that is. Yeah. So that's a nasturtium. All right, and then the last thing, yep, I think this is the last of it. These are all tomatoes. Every single one. Okay, this one here was one that I just had to have, and I'm probably going to grow it this year just because of the shape and the name of it. It's called Yellow Worms. And this picture on here doesn't do it justice. It's very interesting looking. They also have a really good variety of like wild tomatoes. I think they had like, I don't know, 6 or 7, maybe more different kinds of wild tomato varieties. If you're into those kind of things, which I am. But tomato shea, I got shea. Look how pretty that one is. I got Deaflora Black, which is a, they wrote Hypertrust, which means multiflora. And it looks like 10 seeds. Yeah, they give you 10 seeds of each tomato. This one's Purple Dragon. This one's Mirabelle Blanche. We've got Konig der Nacht. Oh, I probably butchered that, so sorry. I got Galapagos. That sounds so familiar. Why is that sound familiar to me? Probably something interesting about it I'm not remembering because it's been so long since I ordered it. This is Chocoladin Pearl. Look how dark that is. Yeah. This is one of the wild tomatoes. Micro Burschen Gelb. Micro Burschen Gelb. Another wild tomato. Yeah, I think I was like last year I was buying them all up, so I didn't get any. Last night I was like, don't even look, you don't need it. This one's called Green Berry, but it's so pretty. It's a green multiflora. It kind of reminds me of, oh gosh, what's the one? Amber Keys. That's what it reminds me of. I wonder if it's anything like it. This is Paulina's Secret. First name tomato. We've got Antho Gelb. Antho Violetrote. And I actually grew this last year. I don't know why I bought seeds for it. I either traded for seeds or had it, but I did grow it last year. Very, very productive. Antho Weeb, or Web, W-E-I-B. Yeah, I bought a lot of tomatoes last year. I don't have a problem. I'm really trying to get all of these hauls done so I can get these in my binders. That way when it comes time to sit down, go through my binders, I'm gonna take you all with me for that. That everything's in there that I can pick from. So I don't have to go to different places and search through this bag and that, you know, envelope. So I'm trying to get it all done. I can do that. This is called Honey Sweet, because I just have this vision in my mind, just flipping through each binder. I did a video last year where I had you help me pick out tomatoes. I'm gonna do that again this year. I'm gonna pick some out, but then I'm also gonna like have the camera over looking down at my binders as I flip through them. That way you can look at them too. And if you see something that I just need to grow, you can tell me about it. I loved doing that video last year. Here's another multiflora. This is Deaflora Black. So this is a video that will probably go up pretty quickly because I don't have to do any editing. Because you can see the pictures on the, well, I mean, I don't have to do a lot of editing. I have to do some. This is a AAA Sweet Solano, which is, this is a Brad Gates variety, I believe. I was on the hunt for this one, and then I forgot I bought it from here, and I traded for it, I believe, twice now. I have to remember to mark off. Like I'm trying to finish collections of different things. Like I just finished collecting all of the Dwarf Tomato Project tomatoes, and then I'm pretty close to having most of Brad Gates. I'm trying to collect, you know, different people's stuff. You know what I mean? So next one is Buratino. That one too sounds so familiar to me. Why? But look at the tip of that. Look at the bottom of that tomato. Is that not wild? I believe this is just a cherry, so it's not very big, but the tip of that, the bottom of it was just interesting. And then Spike. I actually had a betta fish at one point, and his name was Spike. Fun fact. When Jade was little, we had betta fish. They could live for a long time. I think Spike was 2 years old before he passed. And this one, Bronze Shell, looks really good. And I seem to really love all the butterscotch type varieties of tomatoes. So I bet you I'm gonna love that one. Black and Red Boar, another one of Brad Gates varieties. So I can cross that off my list. Blue Gold, I think this is another one of a Brad Gates varieties. So they had a bunch of Brad Gates stuff. Roman Candle, another interesting shaped one. We've got another multiflora. This one I've never heard of before. Super Truss Indigo Orange. Love that name, Super Truss. Got a few more guys. Dino Eggs, I love the name of it. And then Tomato Fruity, I guess the name of it's just Fruity. We shall see, we shall see. I just finished editing my sweets and fruity tomatoes. And I hit some sweet ones this year, I'll tell you. So I wonder, is fruity actually fruity? This one is I'll butcher that. There's the name of it. And there's the tomato. All right, couple more. Red Ocean. That one looks so pretty. That one looks like it could have umami, like umami flavor. Oh, I hope so. And then Zolatea. Gonna butcher that one too. Here you go. There's the name. And then there's the tomato. So that is what I got from Dia Flora. It I mean, a whole lot of tomatoes really. So now I'm so happy I can put this stuff away, and then I can leave out the flowers and stuff. And then not really even sure, check to see which one of these. I think Opal still has seeds. Okay, well, I'll do that off camera. But most of these are empty, so I can toss those because I reordered them last night. So if you're interested in me hauling what I got from there, because I didn't get any tomatoes, but I got a bunch of other different stuff. More different basils. What else did I get last night? I think I got aromatic flowers, just some pretty interesting stuff. Like when I was reading the description, I was just like, okay, wow, I need to grow that. So if you're interested in me doing that video, leave me a comment down below. Let me know. I'll do it, because this is going to be pretty easy to edit. So I can record these and edit these pretty darn quickly. I think I can do that everything within like an hour, which is surprisingly, maybe 2 hours. That's not a lot of time for usually what I spend editing. So let me know. I might do it whether you tell me you want to or not. But yeah, so got one more video I got to record. That's going to be my Bill Yoder haul. Like, share, subscribe, do all the good things that'll help promote me and make my channel grow. And until the next one, guys, I hope you all enjoy your day. Bye.